Want more great job search tips and advice? Head to fivestrengths.com/webinar to register for Break the Six-Figure Salary Barrier, Master Your Executive Job Search. In this free webinar, I'm presenting my best strategies for your successful job search. Again, register for Break the Six-Figure Salary Barrier, Master Your Executive Job Search at fivestrengths.com/webinar. Now on to the show. Hi, and welcome to Your Job Search Coach. I'm Amy L. Adler of Five Strengths Career Transition Experts, and I'm an executive resume writer. Today, I want to talk about LinkedIn, about the headline in your LinkedIn profile, 120 characters of prime real estate in your LinkedIn profile. So if you could stack rank the best LinkedIn profile headlines, the 120 characters that show up next to your photo in searches, let's take a look at these and let's play a little game. Let's figure out which is the worst headline you could have. Number one, a well-honed description of your job, title, industry, and value add. That's number one. Number two, your job title alone. Number three, something about your results-driven attitude or go-getter approach or something like that. And number four, your employment status. If you're a savvy LinkedIn user, then your only choice for the worst possible headline in 120 characters is your employment status. You're using the most important element of your LinkedIn profile, the one that convinces readers to click through simply because you have a job or you don't have a job. And that's not brandable. That's not you. Of course, anything other than the first choice, a well-honed description of your job title, industry, and value add, probably won't get the play that you hope for your profile. So let's focus now on the biggest error that I see in LinkedIn profiles all the time. Let's think critically about what your LinkedIn profile is really telegraphing if you state outright that you're an executive searching for a new opportunity. You'll fall into one of two categories. If you're employed, then you're likely sending the wrong message to your employer that you're seeking new work. And doing so will probably hurt your chances for success within your current company for fairly obvious reasons. If you're truly unemployed, you don't necessarily want the world to believe that this is all you have to offer as a brand. Shouting from the rooftops that you're unemployed is leaving you open for bias at the worst and benign neglect at best. Don't stonewall a potential lead with a sign that says, "Do not enter." Next, and most important, people get hired due to their accomplishments and skill sets, so being unemployed or engaged in a new job search is never going to be a skill. In fact, if you're engaged in a job search, what you want, a new opportunity, is essentially irrelevant to a future hiring leader until they get to know you better. You should be concentrating on building a social media presence that future hiring executives simply can't ignore because your brand is compelling and essential to your future hiring executive. Last, and most importantly, quote-unquote searching for new opportunity is wasting what is widely acknowledged to be the most important real estate in your profile. Those 120 characters provide your profile's billboard to the world, not to mention critical opportunities to improve your profile's chances for being found for the words that describe your brand best. In the world of the internet, this is called search engine optimization, or SEO, and many of the long-tail keyword strategies that work for generic SEO, say on Google or elsewhere, prevail on LinkedIn as well. Now I'm going to double back and contradict something I just said. I am going to recommend that if you are searching for an opportunity or a new opportunity, and it's okay with your current employer that you're doing so, or you're currently out of work, that you put the phrase searching for new opportunity or searching for new opportunities in the summary of your profile. It's important to use this language if a recruiter wants somebody who is currently in need of new work and is ready to start right away. You're signaling to that recruiter that you're available. You're not putting it in your headline because that's too precious of real estate to use for something as bland as searching for new opportunities, but it might be worth telegraphing this to future recruiters if you have nothing to lose by doing so. So to conclude, if your profile promotes you as a job seeker, you might be hurting your chances for success with an unhealthy mix of desperation and lack of insight into how you can create a compelling profile that demands interest from the right people. So think about what your brand is and what your accomplishments have been, and make sure you are giving your audience exactly what they need to bite into to get a good sense of who you are as an executive, as a leader, as a technical expert, anything that will compel them to pick your profile as the one to call out of all the ones they could be seeing on the platform. Thanks so much for listening. Again, I'm Amy L. Adler of 5 Strengths Career Transition Experts, and you're listening to Your Job Search Coach. I hope that you'll reach out to me and ask me your questions. I'd be happy to answer those kinds of questions on the air. You can reach me at 801-810-5627. Thanks so much for listening.